Hey yo, what's up out there? I'm keeping it all the way street, on my feet. Hit the bell if you like me. Open up your eyes wide and hit subscribe. It doesn't matter if you're single, in a relationship, or ready to mingle. Today we always talk about relationships, dating, and so far, fam, I've been legit. I say what I feel, but yet also I know what works and what doesn't. And when you have experience in a relationship, some people probably look at this and probably want to be in a relationship. But like I said, or like the other videos, you must study who you're with. You know, um, and at the end of the day, it can't derail you or your mission. Your mission is to actually, if you're dating, then you're looking for your right mate. And it comes with complications sometimes. Sometimes, you know, you may feel some type of way towards somebody, and then that kind of like it make you feel some other way. But it's always other people, you know. You should never get fixated on one person. There's too many people in the world today. Um, that's how I look at it. There's many more people. It's not the end of the world. Um, and yeah, so let's talk about it, fam. When you are fond of somebody, I say the best experience is life. Usually, if you really like somebody, you might want to take them out on a date, um, set up a date. Don't mess up your priorities, fam, just to get on a date. As many you can have a date at home. You know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be too hard for you. But at the end of the day, make sure you got your priorities straight before you go on a date. Okay, when you do get on a date, just be you. That's my greatest advice. Be you. And if the person likes you, fam, they'll tell you, or you'll get closer to being in a relationship with this person. You know. Also, you have to read. Like I said, you have to study. You have to read the person. Usually, people like to talk about their past relationships if they've been in, if you're, been in and out of relationships, and that's kind of a tough pill to swallow. Why? It's a tough pill to swallow because um, when you in and out of relationships, it's almost like, fam, you can't keep a relationship. You know what I mean? Now, it's always a good and bad to everything, right? So, not necessarily it's the person. Maybe they're just looking in the wrong places. Maybe they pick up toxic people. Like, honestly, and they only know how to pick up toxic people. They can't tell the difference between somebody that ain't and somebody that is. So, and my suggestion is learn from your mistakes, fam. If you know this is an area that you get people, this is your way of getting people, but it always seems like you never get the one that you need, then maybe you need to change how you're getting them, fam. You understand? Maybe you need to change how you're getting them. Like, for instance, when I showed you the other videos, lately I haven't been doing, like, dating tips, but I am starting to do it now. But I'm the type of confidence motivator that just don't talk behind the camera or talk behind the desk or talk on big stage. Once again, this is no knock on confidence coaches that help people every day. I'm just saying my way of helping is showing you that I can actually get out here and start dating these attractive women. That not only that I'm succeeding. Yes. So, and that's just how I am. I created a way to show people because I'm the type of person. I don't just listen. I want to see it. Like, how good are you? You say you're good, but how good can you be? And that's what led me to showing and asking questions amongst the people that look at this, fam, and support me, and to let people know, hey, look, if I can do it, you can do it too. You can do it too. For the man, ladies, you have to fall back and let me help them like a true Mac. So the confidence in a man is never to just allow somebody that you might want to talk to walk right past you. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at my videos and you check it out, you'll see me, giving out dating tips. Then you will see me in the hunt, like hunting, you know, wild like the lion. I just want to be loved and admired with stripes like the tiger. So I do these things. I make sure you see that, hey, look, okay, if it's working, then fam, it gotta work for me. I'm telling you, the dating game is not that bad. People think it's horrible. It can be horrible if you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're looking in the wrong places. It can be very bad. But if you're like me, hold on, let's see me. Check out my vibe right now. You feel me? If you're like me, you don't know what discourage is, especially when it comes down to dating. I don't. Just being honest. And some guys, I'm gonna keep it real. Some guys are demoralized. Oh man, I don't know if I should say anything. I don't want to get rejected. If you're fearless, man, you don't even got that in your head. Like, who cares at the end of the day? She might just say yay. So it's really on the person. And like I said, your mentality, you can't walk in thinking you're gonna just, get everybody. But what I'm trying to say is, you have to position your mind to know that you're on a mission. You feel me, fam? And you're collecting all the data you can from different women. That's it. Some are different than others. Some are more persistent. Some are more quiet. You'll notice this. But at the end of the day, this is me connecting to the people who connect with me and support me. Once again, I'm keeping it all the way street, on my feet. Hit the bell if you like me. If you're single or in your relationship or ready to mingle, open up your eyes wide and hit subscribe. Help me boost the channel up, because once again, I'm not just talking. I'm walking. You get what I'm saying? I'm letting you know that, hey, I'm about the action. But don't allow, your rejection to be your ultimate end. Even if you in a relationship and you just broke up, fam. Okay? Now how are you gonna bounce back? That's the question. You gonna bounce back from it? Or are you gonna let it destroy you? You see, what people have to understand is the reason why I'm so good at this is because I met a man in one of my videos. I told you, a young man. When I was younger, about 5 years ago, he was like 16, 17, and we used to hoop all the time. I won't give his name up, but in my other video, I don't know which video it was, I explained that I've already helped somebody. And he used to ask me questions. I get on the court playing hooping, because that's what I do, I hoop. And he was like, fam, what do you be saying to him? Like the ladies, they phone, they're giggling, they're laughing. And I would tell them, if the worstest thing, as far as me just coming to them and talking to them or having any type of conversation, if the worstest thing is no, for me, just being me, then I'll take the chance. So he looked at me like, what the hell are you talking about? And but then years later, see, I'm going to let you know how this paid off for me. Years later, when he became a full-grown man, right? Because I met him, he was like 16, 17. Years passed. He called me in 2020. I'll never forget it. And I can't give out the name, fam. I don't do stuff like that. But he called me. He know who he is. And I hope he's looking at this. So he called me in 2020, and he was like, "Look, man, I got something to tell you." I said, "Well, tell the Rastaman." He was like, "Look, Drew, man, if it wasn't for you, fam, I wouldn't have joined the Air Force, I wouldn't have got married, and I wouldn't have had a kid." And I was like, he was like, "Because you were the only man figure around me." So I took that as a badge of honor, because I'm like, wow, I'm like his older brother, but not really related to him. He has a beautiful mother. He has a beautiful family, sisters, brothers, but he never had anybody older than him, like showing him that the dating world is not that bad, fam. Pick yourself up. You might fall down. You might fall out of love with somebody, but it doesn't mean that you have to suffer. Get right back up. Get into the groove. Feel the music. It's supposed to be natural anyway. So this is for you, fam, for the guys who don't believe, or just look at my channel. You'll see. Hold on, fam. So like I said, once again, just be you. I know life gets crazy sometimes. Stuff does get hard, but don't let it demoralize who you really are. You know. So that's how I feel about it. Hopefully, fam, y'all get it, y'all understand it. Once again, keeping it all the way straight on my feet. Hit the bell if you're like me. You can be single, you can be in a relationship or ready to mingle. Open up your eyes wide and hit subscribe and help me push more confidence for man who need it. Once again, I'm out. On to the next video.